Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Right Ryker here. Right Ryker? Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Night Ryker here. Thanks for tuning in. It has been a week or two since I've brought a video out. I have just been quite busy with work, you know, holidays coming in, and with the holidays, and hope everyone had you know, good holidays, and you know, busy with personal stuff and work, just trying to wrap up the year before I take my vacation. So, and we've got some extra cold wave that has hit us, which has made it really cold, and with the heater on, made me really lazy. So, but anyway, I've got finally got my. I ordered these kind of waterproof, a little thicker layer, you know, with some layers inside, a pant, a motorcycle riding pant, and kind of excited to try that out. Got it for the trip because, you know, when we leave, we are planning on leaving morning of the 26th, the day after Christmas, and, you know, hoping that there won't be any crazy weather, like any kind of snow or anything like that on the way back, because I am going with my good friend Brian, and he's on 2 wheels. So, but hopefully everything will be all right. We're going to leave the day after Christmas in the morning and go straight down to just north of Miami, and that will be a great experience. I can't wait to bring that experience to you and tell you guys, after all of the investments you make on your Ryker, you know, you get all these accessories, what will work and what won't. So I'm really hoping the Airhawk will keep my butt, you know, paint free for at least 6, 7, 8 hours. And you know, these foam grips that you have on help with the vibrations, the windshield, everything. So I've got this jacket. I've had this for a couple of years, actually a year, and I love it. And I just got some riding pants from Amazon. I didn't want to, there were plenty of options, such as, you know, Alpine Stars and Revit, and all of these branded, you know, companies make really nice, you know, lower riding pants. But man, some of them are, the cheapest ones are like at $200 or above, which is fine. I mean, you know, I'm sure they're quality stuff. I have brand name stuff that I like, but I found this brand, HWK. I don't know if they actually call it Hawk or is it just HWK, and they make some really nice pants. I got those pants in, so I'll bring a video of my winter gear, of what I wear when I ride during the winter. In a few days I'll go ahead and bring that out, and that's exactly what I'm going to be wearing when I leave for Florida. So so yeah, I'm gonna bring that video out real quick to you guys and talk about the gear that I'll be wearing when I'm on my way down there. So it's a mixture of gear, like, you know, HWK pants, Sedici jacket, you know, Kenmoto gloves from Amazon, which were like 25 bucks, winter gloves that work just fine. I mean, they're just as, I mean, I don't see any reason to spend $150, $200 on a winter glove. I mean, that especially for me, that I'm only gonna wear on some days. Like today, I've got my summer gloves on, and I'll be honest with you, it's like 45 degrees outside, and I'm just a-okay, no issues. So yeah, I mean, I just can't imagine spending 100, 200 bucks on gloves either. So you know, now if you live up north where it's cold most of the times, you know, get the best of the best if you want. Although I feel sometimes, you know, cheaper brands work just as good, they just don't have the name. So but anyway, so I'll bring that video out with my winter gear. I also bought a 66-liter dry bag from Amazon. I had gotten a couple of bags. I got a GV bag and a couple of GV bags, and this one brand called Wild Heart on Amazon, and they have some killer reviews. And I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and try this. You know, this, it was a bigger bag for like 50 bucks, and you know, it had like, I don't know, in the thousands and thousands and thousands of positive reviews. And I saw it, I compared it, and there was no contest. These guys are coming up, you know, these non-brand or cheaper brand guys are upping their quality quite a bit, or they have learned in the last few years of making crappy quality stuff. So I'll bring another video on what I'm packing. You know, I'm watching YouTube, trying to see what other guys pack for long trips, but pretty much you know, everything that they mention, everything pretty much I have. You know, a lot of the stuff, a lot of the riders are adventure riders, and they go out, they camp and all that, so there's a lot of stuff that I won't have, obviously, because I'm not camping outside or anything. But but a lot of the stuff you have, you know, just make sure you have your, you know, tire repair kit. I have you know, a battery tender just in case with me, a tire pump, and you know, oddball tools. You know, I just have like a small little toolkit. It's like a household toolkit, but I've used that toolkit to put most of these accessories on, so they work. And stuff like that, you know, flashlight, knife here and there, pen, paper, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to. I know it'll be an overkill, my packing, because you know, it's my first ever long trip like this, and you know, where I'm staying, at least, well, it's gonna be, even though we're in Florida 3 days roaming around, you know, if you count the 2 days, if you count another day of going there, the day we're riding down there and spending the night there, there's 3-4 nights. So first time doing that kind of trip, so I'm sure I'll be packing extra clothes, extra everything, you know, that I don't need. And that's something for me to learn, I guess. And once I bring that video out, I'm sure you guys will throw some suggestions down there, which I will be eager to read and follow some of those suggestions. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to bring that video out as well, because after this trip, I'm sure I'll learn what to bring next time on a trip, what not to bring, and what is necessary, what's not necessary. So it's gonna be cool. I'm really looking forward to it. Time, you know, the clock is counting down really quick. 26th is not that far away anymore, so I'm pretty excited about that. I've been watching a lot of Facebook pages and Instagram, and you know, there's so many people buying these Rykers. The Ryker community is growing, really expanding really nicely. So so that's really good. A lot of people are you know, the best. I say that, you know, you always have your forums where you can post a question, but I think the best forum to post any question, if you're troubleshooting or you have any you know, need an opinion on a product or gear or accessory, the best thing is just go to Facebook, one of these pages, and just throw out a question. You know, a couple of questions, the common ones are, hey, what kind of sway bar should I put? And I've mentioned this before plenty of times, and I also have a video. I have obviously the Can Am sway bar, but a lot of people swear by the Baharon links and sway bar. So I know most of the people I interact with don't even have the Can Am sway bar. Most of the people. I know that a couple of people have the sway bars, but most of the people I interact with on YouTube don't even have the Can Am the factory accessory sway bar. So a lot of people go with Baharon links, and some people have mentioned that if you're gonna ride 2-up, that the Baharon is better anyway than the factory Can Am sway bar. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's more rigid for sure. Although I'll be honest with you, after doing the 2-up riding video, this thing is way too tight for 2-up riding. So I would just, if you're really looking for 2-up riding, go with a Spider, because it's not like you can't make this bike for 2-up riding. You're just going to pour in more money, you know, to get that right suspension set up and everything else that goes along with it. You know, and if you're buying a new Rally and the amount of money you'll throw in here, you know, you might as well look for like a used Spider F3 or something like that, you know, so it'll be more comfortable and have more space. But anyway, the second question that has come up that I haven't seen much before was the clicking sound when you engage the throttle. That was like one of the first questions I asked about this clicking sound when you engage the throttle. And the answer, of course, if you haven't seen my video about the Q&A session that I had, the questions that we asked or people asked and the answers to that, the clicking sound is completely normal according to the dealership. It is basically when the CVT, you know, engages, it makes that clicking sound. So you know, a lot of people have mentioned out on the you know, comment section that it's also, you know, that there's too much torque for the transmission and whatnot, or I have no idea if that's true or not, but whenever you open the throttle as the transmission engages, it clicks. The clicking sound comes in, which is perfectly normal. So it's really cool. I wasn't that involved in answering or looking at these questions, but you know, it's really enjoyable as you get to ride and know your product. You know this stuff so much more that you can help out newer riders or newer owners. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, just wanted to bring a quick video, say hello, you know, I'm still alive. Just been really busy, and as the winter weather rolls in, you know, there'll be a couple of months or maybe a month of no riding. I hope not, because I like to ride throughout, but it all depends. We'll see. But yeah, so a couple of things happening. The trip is coming up. Also, you know, we're gonna go see Beth over there, Ryker Rides. I'm gonna reach out to Coach Bob and Ryker Chick as well. Not sure if we'll be able to meet, but it will be really cool if we can meet up somewhere in the middle and make it a day ride or something like that and hang out. That would be really nice. So I'm going to reach out to them as well. You know, I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I'm really excited. If you haven't seen you know, Kwasi Mortar's channel, go check it out. He just got a you know, Trail 125 Honda, which is so cool. Really nice bike. So I'm looking forward to a bunch of things he does with this. Saw the video, you know, saw Beth's video out. She was, you know, there's a rally that was happening. So many bikes and Rykers out. That was really cool to see. And you know, Thrill Mouse Moto brought out his trip video. Really good stuff. You know, really enjoying some of the stuff, and I dig the new tattoo there, man. The yeah dog tattoo, that's really cool. So and you know, I've got that podcast interview coming up at Rolling on 3 podcast, so make sure you check that out. Keith's channel, that's up and coming. It's growing crazy. That podcast is picking up so much traction. I'm really happy for him. Alright guys, and just like that, the last 30 seconds of the video was deleted by yours truly by accident. So literally it was the last 30 seconds and I screwed up. I thought I was deleting it from the Google Photos, but it turned out it deleted from pictures as well. I've just switched over to Android from Apple, so still learning how to use the Android, but I do like the Android much better. But what I was talking about was you know, how Keith's podcast is skyrocketing. He's got so many interviews under his belt that he's, you know, I'm really happy for him. It's really coming up. He's a talented guy. If you haven't checked out his channel, please do so. Lala Vrodful is the channel's name, and podcast is called Rolling on 3 Wheels. And he had Martin the vlogger on there recently, and the funny thing is, I watched a lot of his videos because at one point when I wanted to buy a Spider, he has an F3, and I was watching all of his videos trying to, you know, and I made up my mind to get the F3, but I couldn't find one in my price range. So, but yeah, so bunch of good stuff. There's so many YouTubers out there that are growing the community. All of you guys watching, helping grow the community. I mean, Border Ryker, you have Grumpy Ryker, you have so many. Midlife Ryker, we haven't heard from him in a while, but you know, if you're watching, you know, hopefully you're getting closer to your C8 Corvette. And yeah, so Ryker Chick, Byron Arnold in Atlanta. You know, hopefully when the weather gets better, I'll see if we can collab with him or meet up with him and make it a day ride and bring you a video on that. And so many more that you know, I'm forgetting, but the Ryker community is growing, which is pretty cool. And thank you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Please continue to support us. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and until next time, be safe.